My name is Eric Sussman. I am a neurosurgery resident at Stanford University. On behalf of the Council of State Neurosurgical Societies, this presentation will describe how new CPT codes are created and valued. By way of a brief background, CPT stands for Common Procedural Terminology. This coding system consists of over 10,000 five-digit numerical codes used to denote the services provided by physicians and other healthcare providers. In general, there are codes to capture all aspects of evaluation and management of patients, as well as procedures and surgeries performed on patients. The system is intended to facilitate communication, reimbursement, and research related to healthcare activities. Please refer to a prior YouTube video on the CSNS channel, found at the following link, for a more in-depth discussion of CPT codes. The CPT editorial panel is responsible for maintaining the CPT code set, which includes creation of new codes, modifications, updates, and revisions of existing codes, and elimination of obsolete codes. The CPT editorial panel consists of 17 members, 11 of which are physicians nominated by the National Medical Specialty Societies and approved by the American Medical Association. This panel meets 3 times each year in order to maintain the CPT code set. There is a much larger body of healthcare practitioners, known as the CPT Advisory Committee, which consists primarily of physicians and some allied healthcare practitioners. These CPT advisors are also nominated by the National Medical Specialty Societies. The CPT Advisory Committee supports the CPT editorial panel by providing expert commentary on proposed changes or additions to the CPT code set. So how are new CPT codes created? First off, anyone can submit an application for a new CPT code, whether it be an individual, a physician, a specialty society, or an industry representative. The AMA staff performs an initial review of each application. If the application meets simple criteria for further review, it is forwarded to the CPT Advisory Committee for expert evaluation and commentary. The application may be rejected by the Advisory Committee if it is determined that the proposed CPT code falls under already existing CPT nomenclature. Alternatively, if the CPT Advisory Committee agrees that a new code is warranted, it is then referred to the CPT editorial panel for further review. The CPT editorial panel's review can result in 3 outcomes. First, it can result in addition of a new code or a revision of an existing code. Second, it can result in postponement in order to allow for further information gathering. Or third, it can result in rejection of the proposed change to the CPT code set. A rejection may be appealed by the requester. In order to do this, a written appeal must be submitted within 1 year of the initial request. An appeal is reviewed by the CPT Executive Committee, which consists of the editorial panel's chairman, co-chairman, and 3 members at large elected by the rest of the editorial panel. So that is how CPT codes are created and updated. The financial valuation of CPT codes is based on the Resource-Based Relative Value Scale, or the RB-RVS for short. This is the payment system that is used by CMS and most other health insurance payers in order to determine how much physicians and other medical practitioners get paid for the services they render. The value of a particular medical service or procedure identified by a CPT code is based off several factors, including physician work, practice expense, and malpractice expense. The Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services is responsible for all decisions regarding the relative value assigned to particular medical services and procedures. However, while CMS makes all final decisions regarding the payments, the CMS is advised by an expert panel of physicians and other healthcare practitioners known as the RUC. This is a 31-member committee that represents both the American Medical Association as well as the National Medical Specialty Societies. This committee provides expert commentary and recommendations to the CMS regarding the relative value of the range of medical services and procedures. Again, although the CMS makes all final decisions regarding the assigned relative value of a CPT code, the CMS does accept approximately 90% of the RUC's recommendations. It is important to note that the RUC is designed to eliminate conflicts of interest from the expert recommendations it provides to CMS. In order to ensure that the RUC recommendations are free from conflicts of interest, the RUC is composed only of non-conflicted healthcare practitioners with no representation by agents of industry, pharmaceutical companies, or other parties with competing financial interests. Thus, although anyone, including industry representatives or financially invested stakeholders, can submit an application for a new or revised CPT code, as described previously, such parties are excluded from the process of determining the value of the medical services represented by that CPT code. Thank you.